Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to my lecturer, Madam Azura, and to all my classmates. Today, I would like to talk to you and to tell you about efforts made by the government in getting tourists to visit Malaysia. As you all know, tourism industry is crucial because it contributes to the country economic wellness. According to Tourism Malaysia, the tourist arrival by years and the receipt received is varied over the year 2010 until 2016 period. So I have done some research with regards to this topic, and today I would like to show to you how important about this industry is and the continuous effort um, made by the government in getting tourists to visit Malaysia. As you can see in the first graph, the highest data of tourist arrival reported was in 2014, which represent 27.44 million. Next, look at the year 2010, which represent 24.858 million tourist arrival, had slightly increased to 37.44 million tourist arrival on 2014. However, the number of tourist arrival declined from 2014, which represent 27.44 million to 25.72 million tourist arrival on 2015. But it rose back on the next year, which is 2006 to 26.76 million tourist arrival. Now, referring to the second graph, the highest data of tourist receipts reported was in 2016, which represent 82.1 billion Malaysian ringgit. Next, based on both graphs, the tourist receipt on year 2016 having a spike, although tourist arrival is not as much as the year 2014. Furthermore, based on this data and informations, we can see that the tourists are flooding into Malaysia. This happened because of the efforts made by the government supporting tourists to visit Malaysia. The first effort is tourism sector was selected as one of the national key economic areas (NKEA) under the National Transformation Programme (NTP) in 2010. Secondly, MOTEC sponsored a 6-week lab early this year, which included sectoral and industry players. They revisited the plans made in 2010, what worked and what did not. Thirdly, Malaysian government eased the entry of Chinese tourists. They who visiting the country for under 15 days will not need a visa to enter Malaysia. Thirdly, the implementation of the e-visa system, which was deemed more convenient as it allowed tourists to apply direct online. Fourthly, Malaysia as an ASEAN hub. Lastly, all the tourist campaign by the government such as Malaysia Through Asia, Malaysia Year of Festival, MyFest, and Visit Malaysia, Medical Tourism, and many more. In conclusion, this happened due to those factors according to the effort made by the government in getting tourists to visit Malaysia. Furthermore, for industry players, they they can improve or these sectors to its glory by three important areas. Firstly, we must deliver a hassle-free experience to tourists. This is because people who enjoy a hassle-free holiday will spread the good words. Secondly, the authorities should be more open and tolerant to activities that appeal to tourists. Not all activities are allowed, but those that are not extremely different from our culture can be tolerant. Last but not least, product and service must be top-notch. Furthermore, every one of us need to think that we are the ambassador of our country by showing to the tourists our cradle of tourism, which is Malaysian hospitality. That is all for me. Thank you.